Hey, Tiffany Gibson here with my ITEC 7430 lesson plan template. The standards that I chose to address are third grade standards. The students will locate major topographical features and they will identify major rivers of the United States and major mountain ranges of the United States. I covered many net standards as well, as you can see right here. These are all the ones that I felt like really went with what I was talking about, and the students were doing. Um, a short overview: students will be taking on the role of travel agents to become an expert of a particular region. They will learn as much as they can about this region because we will be using it to do a mystery Skype. What a mystery Skype is where you connect with another class and you don't know where they are. You play a game of 20 questions to try and figure out where they are in the United States. They can use questions like, are you west of the Mississippi? Are you in the north part of the United States? Things like that to narrow it down and try to figure out where the other class is. Now, when we Skyped, the other class had did it before, so they were able to figure out our location a lot faster than we were able to figure out theirs. You can see the essential questions that I used here, which go right along with the standards. For the assessment piece, I decided to create a rubric, and students could use either Prezi, eMaze, Easily, or iMovie. The first I said was Prezi. If you haven't seen Prezi before, it's kind of like PowerPoint. It just has a whole lot more interface and things that the students can do. My students enjoyed this one pretty good, but the one they really liked better was eMaze. And again, if you haven't seen it, there are tons of templates and just different things that it allows you to do that, in my opinion, PowerPoint really just kind of doesn't allow you to do. It's also available online, so students can go in and access it and change it anytime they want to, and multiple students can be in at the same time. Now, I had to create an account for this, and they just used my account. The next choice they had was Easily. Easily is an infographic maker. They basically have a bank of tons of templates that you can use, and my students really enjoyed being able to use the templates and put the information in, and then I put them on my Pinterest page, and students just really liked that their work was out there for everybody to be able to see. The last choice they had was to use iMovie. Some students really like this option because then at the end they just got to put the video on the screen. They didn't really have to say much in the presentation part. So for your shy students, this really kind of worked out well. They use the iPad version of iMovie, and so I went ahead and pulled that up here, and you can get more information at apple.com for that. Now, here's my rubric that I used. There's several different categories, and some of them, as you can see, have sub 2 or 3 different things in them that I was looking for. I just wanted to make sure that everybody had a fair chance to work and to have their ideas heard. Students were required to focus on the task, have good work habits, listening, questioning, and discussing, research and information sharing, problem solving, and group teamwork. I also gave the students a short questionnaire to fill out at the end just to make sure that what I was seeing was the same thing that they saw in their groups. And then I did a Skype rubric, as you can see here. The instructional plan. Students already have most of the background knowledge necessary because we've been working on map skills the whole year, and then they also have been using the technology as well. This project went off for the most part very well. I differentiated by having my students put into groups based on ability level. I would try to pair students together that could help each other out. This worked out pretty well for me. Students will be presenting their presentations to the class, and then and that worked out well. The only issue that I mostly had was the internet going down one day, and it ended up working out well for our class overall. Overall, this was a great project.